Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So you guys have been requesting like crazy for an eyebrow tutorial ever since I posted my last video, which should be like right there or right there. I told you guys to comment if you guys wanted me to do a brow tutorial because I've been promising you guys that I was gonna do a brow tutorial, but I never really did. So I was like, if you guys really want one, just comment. And y'all literally filled up my entire comment section with do a brow tutorial. So here we are. It's really simple. I think I just take long, but I'm gonna be showing you guys the products I use, and it's also affordable. Okay, so the first product is gonna be the e.l.f. pomade in shade medium brown. This is my go-to pomade. This is the pomade that literally has been stuck with me since 9th grade. Next thing you're gonna need is an angled brush, period. That's it. That's all you're gonna need for the brows. If we're going into concealer and all that, we'll get into the concealer and stuff soon. But first step for doing my brows is gonna be just cleaning them up with the razor. I use one of these. I got like a pack of 6 of them at Walmart. I used to tweeze my brows, but honestly it just takes so much time, and this just makes it look so much cleaner. Okay, so the way I clean my brows up, first I like to comb out my brows, just really like find the shape. I kind of already cleaned them up like 2 days ago, so they're pretty clean, but once you see the shape for that, you're gonna want to take the razor and you're just gonna want to clean up any excess hairs here. So I'm gonna put the thing on because I feel like I'm gonna shave my eyebrows. Literally, you're just gonna go like this, and like get all of the hairs up to here. And then when it comes to the bottom, you're just gonna pull here and literally like just start shaving like that. That's why I always use a small razor like this, just so I'm like, the bigger razors are really hard to get under. But yeah, this has saved me so much time with tweezing, and your makeup just looks better. Also for like the unibrow, you're just gonna want to go down. That's exactly what I do before I do anything with my brows. After you're done cleaning them up and everything, the second step is to go in with the pomade. Literally, it's really easy, y'all. I always like to flatten my angled brush and just, this is how I like to flatten my angled brush, just really thin, so like you can really get in there, so it's like precise when you put it on. And then just go with the pomade. It's better if you have a new one, just because once this one like is getting old, it kind of becomes like hard to kind of smooth out. The best tip I can give you guys is making it like really thin. Like make sure like the brush, oh my gosh, I guess I can't see. Make sure the brush like looks really thin, and then I just like to brush up and then smooth. Make your shape before you actually put the pomade on there. This is what my eyebrows look like before, and what I like to start with, I always, if I'm dyeing my brows, if I'm doing them with pomade, anything with your brows, you're always gonna want to start with the back, because the back is like thicker than the front, and I always like them darker. So you're gonna start right here from the back and just outline where you want to have the brow. Kind of make that wing at the bottom, and then all the way up. I like my eyebrows straight, so I try to keep it, instead of going down with my shape, because you can tell my eyebrows go down, but I like to make them straight, so I'll bring it up here. I'll show you guys how I do that right now. So this is where I start going here, and I just stop right there. That's where I stop. Now we're gonna go onto the bottom, which is this. Make sure that's colored in or outlined, and then you can fill all this back end. So you can already tell it's kind of looking blended. Try and not put too much product. Once you already got that back end, you don't really need to keep dipping back, but if you do, just like try and take as much product as you can off, because we're about to outline to the front. So you're just gonna take it here and just keep bringing it to the front, but make it really thin, like, or how do I say, like do it light-handed, so it's not harsh lines just going straight to your eyebrows. I don't like the way they're going down right now. I like to make them look up like that. So yeah, literally that's how they look. From here, they still look kind of botchy, so I'm just going to, oh my gosh, you guys can see like everything with this camera. I'm gonna take the spoolie and kind of blend it out where it's already blending. So about right here is where it's already blending together, like the dark and the blend, and I just softly blend it with the spoolie. So this is what it looks like, and as you see, it's already looking good. Like, she's already looking good. I still feel like this looks a little botchy, so we just come in here, blend it a little bit, and bring the front line that you had up here just forward, and then just kind of bring it all forward. But anything back here, like, you leave alone. Like, you don't bring that forward. You kind of bring whatever was right here and just keep bringing it forward, just so the front still looks like an ombre. You can tell I'm like kind of missing brows there, so I'm gonna just fill that in like lightly to make it match the bottom here, and then from there you can just kind of tweak it. And this is what the brow looks like really dark, really crazy, but we're gonna fix her up with concealer because that's how I do mine. Mine looked pretty messy before I put concealer on, just so like the final product. But this is before and then this is after. I think I might have did too dark in the front, but so yeah, now that I have one eyebrow done, I'm gonna do the other one off camera just so I can show you guys how to conceal and everything without wasting time.
3 hours later.
Okay, so I just filled in both my eyebrows. Of course, one looks better. I think this one looks way better, but okay, so with brows, you have to be like okay that they look kind of messy at first because concealer will always like kind of clean them up. So usually I'll go in with the lighter concealer on the bottom and then just my neutral color on the top, but I can't find my lighter concealer, so we're just gonna use the neutral one on both, which this is the Morphe Filter Effect in shade light 6. I just take a concealer brush like this and then flatten it just like that, so you can be really precise, because the more flatter your brushes are, like the more you can be more detailed. I'm not gonna lie, I'm gonna start with this one because I like to start at the end, because the end you can easily mess up and it's fine because it's not in the the front of your face. We're just gonna go here and literally just outline the back. Try to be really slow if you can, like really pay attention. And then that's when you start bringing it forward. So once I have the back here, I'll just color it. I kind of color it with concealer, bring her more to the front. So this is what happens if I just like do my normal like shape, but I kind of like to make it look way straighter. So instead of it going like straight down like that, I want them to look leveled up. I just don't like them to look so down because it makes my face look really like sad, I guess, or like down. I don't know. I'm just gonna show you guys, but I want to put the concealer just up a little bit. Like, she's still like straight, but she looks like more up. I don't know if that makes sense. And then I'm just gonna do the other side real quickly. And to connect them, I just like to go here and connect concealers so I know that they're like leveled together. And this is what they look like, really clean, really straight. And they still look a little uneven. Just trust the process. Trust me, just trust the process. Just trust the process. We're gonna do the top half now and just get the back first, kind of like outline it. Don't do too much. Like, I do like to make my eyebrows look a little bit thinner, and I like them to look a little bit uplifted in the front. I'm really bad at explaining, but pretty much go up close to the hairs here, like outline here, and then when you keep getting to the front, kind of make it go up so like your eyebrows aren't going down. I don't really know how to explain that. Literally just like that. And then I'm just gonna do it on the other side very quickly. So it doesn't really take that long. I just honestly think sometimes I mess up and I have to keep redoing them. But as you see right here in the middle with the concealer, it looks like bumpy. So not bumpy, it looks like uneven. So you're just gonna connect them and try to, the thing why I connect them is to make sure that both eyebrows are in the same place. You can tell that like this one is a little bit like different, and you could see where your differences are on each eyebrow to make them look more similar. This is what I'm left with, just looking like I have a unibrow. Before I put concealer in the middle, I like to brush these forward just to make it look more connected. Okay, so you're gonna pretty much make yourself look like you have a unibrow like this. You're just gonna kind of bring everything forward. You're gonna take your concealer, go right down the middle. I don't do too much. I don't make it a thick line or anything. I like to just, this is what the line looks like. It's just like that. It looks crazy, but we're gonna fix her. So now that you have like your whole unibrow stencil, whatever this is called, you're just gonna take a sponge, a clean sponge, and literally just start blending. Try not to get too close to the brows, because by the way, if I'm looking this way, it's because of the mirror. So for the middle, I'm gonna take a brush like this to blend instead of an actual beauty blender. I'm gonna just tap. You don't want to swipe or go this way or that way. You're just gonna want to tap at the end of where the concealer is, and literally trust me, like the tapping works as a mini beauty blender. I don't really use brushes to blend anything, but for brows, this is like literally, the beauty blender is just not gonna work for real. But and it doesn't look like a unibrow anymore. We look like normal. If you still want to kind of blend it in the middle, you're just gonna take the sponge, but don't do too much, don't drag it anywhere, and then you could literally just tweak it after this. So this is how the brows look. But I promise you, if you keep on practicing with makeup, brows, or anything, you will make it. You will literally, it'll just become muscle memory at that point. Yeah, a lot of you guys wanted me to do this video, so I decided why not. Also, I'm going to California in about like, I'm going to California tomorrow, so you guys will be getting vlogs for that. I don't know, we might do something crazy. Put your post notifications on so you know every time I post, because I'm starting to post 2 times a week now. Anyways, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.